Hello, I'm Dr. Charles Lawson, a specialist in elderly care and wellness. With over 40 years of experience working with men over the age of 60. I've seen it all, from the physical challenges that come with aging to the emotional toll that many older men face when they start to feel like their best years are behind them. Today, I want to share something that's not only close to my heart but also vital for your health and well-being. You see, when men hit their 60s, many believe that a decline in energy, libido, and vitality is just part of growing old. But I'm here to tell you, that's not the full story. It's not just about age. It's about how you're living, what you're eating, and the choices you're making every day. Over the years, I've worked with hundreds of men who thought they were beyond help. They felt tired, disconnected, and yes, less confident. But what I've learned is that declining vitality isn't inevitable. And it's not a personal flaw. It's a signal that your body needs support. How do I know this? Because I've helped so many men rediscover their strength, their energy, and their zest for life, no matter how old they are. What if I told you that with just a few simple changes, you could feel years younger? In the next few minutes, I'll share with you the key reasons why men over 60 experience a drop in their vitality, and what you can do about it. Trust me, you're not done just because you've reached a certain age. So, if you're ready to break free from the belief that age defines you and discover how to turn your health around, stick with me. I promise that by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to revitalize your body, your mind, and your life. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive deeper into why so many men experience a decline in their energy and vitality as they cross the 60-year mark. It's not just about age. There are underlying causes that most people overlook. And understanding these can be the key to reversing the decline. Let me take you back to when I first started my career. I remember working with men in their 50s who were already feeling the weight of aging. But they still had energy. Their testosterone levels, while starting to decline, were still within a range that allowed them to stay active, stay sharp, and maintain their confidence. They could hit the gym, keep up with their grandkids, and still feel that sense of vitality in their lives. But then, something changes once they hit 60. By the time a man reaches his 60s, his testosterone levels, which are crucial for muscle mass, energy, and libido, typically drop by about 1% per year starting from his 30s. This steady decline might not be obvious at first, but it starts to add up. Many men notice they just can't recover from workouts like they used to. Their energy dips in the afternoon, and their drive for life feels less intense. But it's not just about hormones. As we get older, our metabolism slows down, and our muscle mass naturally decreases. That means your body is burning fewer calories at rest and it becomes harder to maintain the same physical strength. This is why many men in their 60s find themselves feeling fatigued or even losing interest in activities they once loved. And here's the kicker: when muscle mass decreases, fat can start to accumulate around key areas like your belly, which can further impact energy levels and even worsen mood. Compare that to life before 60. When your metabolism was more efficient, your muscle mass was more robust, and you felt more in control of your body. You could work hard all day, maybe enjoy a few drinks with friends, and still have the energy to get up and go the next morning. But after 60, the rules change. It's as if your body starts operating on a different system altogether. So, what's happening here? Well, the real issue lies in how your body becomes less efficient at processing the nutrients it needs to maintain peak vitality. Over time, lack of proper nutrition, poor sleep, and increased stress can lead to a depletion of essential vitamins and minerals. Further compounding the problem, I've seen it countless times, men thinking they have no options. But let me tell you, there are solutions, and they're simpler than you think. In the next part of this video, I'll explain how small, targeted changes can help bring back that spark, the energy and vitality you thought you had lost for good. Stick with me, you're not done yet. As I continued to work with men in their 60s, something I often noticed was the quiet pain that these changes in their bodies caused. It wasn't just about feeling tired or losing muscle mass. No, it went much deeper than that. It was about a silent erosion of self-esteem, a creeping sense that they were no longer the person they used to be. And this, my friends, is where the real problem lies, not in the physical changes alone, but in the emotional toll these changes take on a man's sense of identity and his relationship with his partner. You see, for many men, their vitality is tied to their sense of masculinity. When that vitality starts to fade, it often feels like they're losing a piece of themselves. This can cause feelings of shame that are hard to admit, even to themselves. They begin to shy away from intimacy, both physical and emotional. The desire for connection is still there, but there's a fear of rejection, a fear that their partner might notice they're no longer the man they once were. They might even feel that they're letting their spouse down. The emotional distance that begins to form between them and their wives can be subtle but deeply damaging. I've seen this dynamic play out time and time again. A wife who still wants to be close to her husband, to feel that intimacy, but he shuts down. He doesn't want to talk about it, doesn't want to face the reality of the changes in his body. He feels like he's losing his manhood and, more importantly, his worth in the relationship. This is the silent suffering that many men endure. Often in isolation, they don't want to show weakness. They don't want to burden their wives with their struggles. So, they close off emotionally, and the distance between them grows. The truth is, this emotional distance can be just as painful as the physical changes themselves. It's not just about intimacy in the bedroom. It's about feeling like you've lost your sense of connection with the person you love most. And for many men, this is an unspoken burden that they carry alone, hidden behind a wall of pride. But here's the thing. This doesn't have to be the reality. I've worked with many couples who have turned this situation around by having honest conversations, seeking solutions together, and learning how to reconnect, emotionally and physically. It's not easy, but it's possible. In the next part of this video, I'll share some simple, actionable steps that can help you begin this process of reconnection and healing, for both your body and your relationship. Stay with me, gentlemen. It's time to take that first step. As I mentioned earlier, the journey to better health as a man over 60 doesn't always require reaching for a bottle of pills. In fact, many of the most powerful changes you can make come from simple, natural methods that not only improve your health but also restore confidence and vitality. Let me share some ways you can start improving your health today, without relying on medication right away. One of the easiest and most effective ways to enhance your physical and emotional well-being is by adjusting your diet. For men over 60, a diet rich in zinc, arginine, and antioxidants can work wonders. Zinc plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy testosterone levels, while arginine helps to improve blood flow by boosting nitric oxide production. This is incredibly beneficial for sexual health and circulation. Foods like oysters, almonds, beets, and pomegranate are packed with these nutrients. Adding these to your daily meals can help enhance your energy, vitality, and overall mood. In addition to diet, regular exercise is key. You don't have to sign up for a marathon or start lifting heavy weights at the gym. But incorporating blood circulation boosting exercises can make a significant difference. Walking, yoga, and pelvic exercises, like Kegel exercises, are all excellent options. These activities not only help maintain mobility but also improve blood flow to the key areas of your body, including the genital region, which is crucial as men age. Another vital factor in maintaining health is breathing properly. It might sound simple, but many men don't realize how important breathing techniques are for increasing oxygen supply to tissues, including those in the reproductive system. A few minutes of deep breathing exercises each day can enhance circulation, help you feel more energized, and reduce stress. Which brings me to another essential factor: sleep. I cannot emphasize enough how critical a good night's rest is for your overall health. Sleep allows your body to repair and regenerate cells, especially those vital for hormone production and immune function. Alongside sleep, managing stress is equally important. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your health, leading to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even erectile dysfunction. Managing stress through relaxation techniques, like deep breathing or meditation, can be just as effective as taking medication. Lastly, let's not forget the importance of maintaining a healthy emotional connection with your partner. A fulfilling relationship and regular physical intimacy are natural ways to boost your mental health, reduce stress, and improve your physical vitality. So, gentlemen, rather than immediately reaching for prescriptions, start by incorporating these natural, simple methods into your daily routine. They may not produce instant results, but over time, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more energized. It's all about taking that first step and making small, positive changes that will transform your life. Let's move forward together, one step at a time. As I've been sharing, John, and many others like him, has discovered that even after 60, 70, and beyond, there is hope. The idea that a man's vitality and sexual health inevitably decline with age is simply a myth. In fact, it's a mindset that holds many back from living their best life. The truth is that thousands of men around the world are experiencing significant improvements in their health, vitality, and performance thanks to simple, small changes they've made in their daily routines. John is not alone. Countless men have achieved remarkable results after embracing healthier habits. And so can you. It's all about understanding that your physical capabilities are not lost just because you've entered your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. The power to improve your well-being is already within you. It's simply a matter of awakening that dormant potential. You don't have to settle for the notion that age equals decline. Age is just a number. And your performance, your energy, and your vitality are within your control. With just a few consistent changes in your daily routine, like eating more nutrient-rich foods, getting active through light exercise, and prioritizing sleep and relaxation, you can begin to reignite your health. It's important to remember that improvement doesn't happen overnight. The road to better health may take some time, but with patience and consistency, the results are incredibly rewarding. John discovered that when he made the decision to take control of his health, to nourish his body with the right foods and to stay active, his body began to respond in ways he hadn't imagined. Slowly, he noticed more energy, better mood, and increased confidence, especially in his personal life. The key is understanding that your sexual health and overall well-being don't have to be seen as a thing of the past. Performance at any age is not an impossible dream. It's within your reach, waiting to be awakened. So, if you're someone who thinks that your best years are behind you, I want to reassure you, you're wrong. Your best years are ahead of you. And all it takes is to start today. It may seem daunting at first, but with each small step you take, you'll start feeling stronger, healthier, and more in control of your life. Just like John, you can experience the vitality and confidence you've been missing. It's about reclaiming your power, one small change at a time. Let's get started together. The journey towards a healthier, happier you is just beginning. As we continue down this path of transformation, John discovered something profound, something simple, and yet incredibly powerful. The smallest habit can be the catalyst for huge change. You don't need to start with an intense workout or an overwhelming commitment. What's most important is starting with something small, something so simple that you can easily incorporate it into your routine. And that's why I'm encouraging you today to make one small change tomorrow. John began his journey with something incredibly simple, a 10-minute walk before breakfast. That's right, just 10 minutes. No pressure, no complicated regimen, just stepping outside, feeling the fresh air, and moving his body, even if it was just for a brief moment. That small habit became the foundation for everything else. You'd be amazed at what 10 minutes of walking can do for your body. It boosts circulation, it increases energy levels, and it prepares your body for the day ahead. Plus, it's a great way to get those endorphins flowing. The feel-good hormones that improve your mood and mindset for the day. But here's the real beauty of it. Once John got used to walking those 10 minutes, he started craving more. His energy began to increase, and he found that he could easily add in a few extra minutes each day. Those 10 minutes turned into 20, and then, eventually, he was doing a 30-minute walk every morning. The best part? It was all because he started small. So tomorrow, I challenge you to try it. Take a 10-minute walk before breakfast. No excuses, just 10 minutes. If you have to, wake up 10 minutes earlier. And if you're unsure about the weather, just walk inside your house for those 10 minutes. The important part is making that small change and committing to it. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference it can make. You'll start feeling more energetic, more confident, and perhaps most importantly, you'll be taking control of your health once again. So tomorrow, make that promise to yourself. Start small, take that first step, just like John did, and reclaim your health. It's only 10 minutes, and I promise you, that's all it takes to begin your journey to feeling better, stronger, and more vibrant. Let's do this together. In life, especially as we age, It's easy to feel like certain aspects of our health are beyond our control. But John's journey proves otherwise. By starting with small, simple habits, like a 10-minute walk before breakfast, he was able to reclaim his vitality and improve his health. This story shows us that even in our 60s and 70s, there is always hope for positive change. Small actions, taken consistently, can lead to big improvements over time. Whether it's adding a quick walk to your morning routine, eating foods that nourish your body, or simply taking the time to breathe deeply and relax, these little habits can have a profound impact on our lives. Remember, you don't need to make drastic changes all at once. The key is to start with one small thing and let it build. As John discovered, it's those small, intentional actions that unlock a world of health and well-being. You too can begin this journey today. No matter your age, if you found value in this message, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips and inspiration. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experience in the comments, or ask any questions you may have. What small change are you going to start with tomorrow? Let's keep the conversation going.